Alright, tonight is February 27th, 2023. It's about like 30 degrees right now. It's actually starting to snow pretty good out here. We're getting, I believe the storm's name is like Piper or something along those lines. And yeah, we're supposed to get 4 to 9 inches of snow with isolated spots of possibly even up to a foot. But I don't know how much we're actually going to get around here because, you know, we've been a pretty snow-lacking winter so far. But if it snows like this for the entire night, yeah, we're probably going to make it over a foot. We all know it's not going to snow like this because like tomorrow we're only going to get like 2 inches, but you know, it'll be fun while it lasts. It's really sticking to really just about everything, and it's not, and look at how big some of these flakes are, but look at how heavy this is. On the other hand of things, like genuinely, it's already looking like the storm, look, it just started snowing like 10 minutes ago, and like, yeah, this is probably a very heavy kickstart to any storm actually. It's a great way to start off a storm, but sometimes it doesn't give you the right motivation for some storms. Like, I have a lot of storms to speak to this winter for that. So like, yeah. Anyways, wish me luck shoveling tomorrow morning because like it's gonna be a rough time. Like there's gonna be insane bursts of snow tomorrow morning. So like if we do get those bursts of snow first thing, well, it's gonna be pretty rough because, you know, on top of like 6-7 inches of snow, there's just gonna be so much, like, there's just gonna be like a lot of bursts, and we could easily go above like 8 or 9 About an hour later, we're doing a bit of shoveling out here. I did a bit earlier, but we have gotten up plenty since our last evaluation like an hour ago. I mean, I shoveled this, not plowed this, like maybe like 20 minutes ago, and we're probably up about 1/4 of an inch. So we're probably at about maybe like 6 or 7/8 of an inch of snow. It's maybe about like just about 90% of an inch of snow. Nearly the amount of snow that I was dreaming. So nearly like, this is already like the 4th snowiest storm of the season. I mean, on Saturday, I don't know if I yet dropped those videos, but we are getting plenty of snow on Saturday. We did get plenty of snow. It was only like 2 inches on Saturday. And like that storm would just never end until 2 a.m. And like they literally weren't even showing any snow on the radar, but it was still happening. So that's what happens when you use like the average northeast radar, because like, you know, they're just like that. Because like, of course they have to be just like that, you know. And I don't know what type of snow this is. It's not really wet and heavy. It is, I mean, the top when we wake up tomorrow, probably like 10 a.m. because there ain't no school tomorrow. Probably maybe like the transformation in between this snow and heavy wet snow. And then throughout the day, it'll probably get near freezing, so we might get like another inch or 2 of potentially wet and heavy snow, but like really like across. But then it's gonna get cold for a day. We're past 11. Yeah, we have maybe about an inch right now. No longer like 7/8 of an inch, just probably like maybe 7 inches. But that's just the snow shovel drift, you know. Just finished up snow shoveling, and the second I actually finished it up, it just snowed right on top of it. So snow is just doing this to me, and I actually kind of like it. I mean, we definitely have over an inch because, like, you know, an inch is about like this much. So like, yeah, it is looking like this is going to be a bit bigger than I expected, because just yesterday they were like, you know, 3 to 5 inches, and winter weather advisory, and now winter storm warning, like 4 to 10 inches, winds gusting up to 35 in some local spots. I mean, we're talking about the same storm that brought 8 feet of snow to California, so like, you know, I definitely, if we get enough snow, this could actually bury my chickens, and that's happened, what, 3 times before? Happened last year during one video, happened again during another video, and possibly, if we get the good storm this year, possibly a 3rd time, and I'll just insert whatever the hell the thumbnail for this video is going to be, like right on top of this. You know, we're probably going to have hella fun times shoveling this tomorrow morning, if we get a lot of snow, of course, that is. But you know, looking like we might get a good decent amount, maybe. So like, you know, oh god. It is literally the next day, and it looks like we did get a lot of snow out here. Looks like we maybe got like 7 or 8 inches of snow, I think. I don't know how much this is. I'll do some measuring in like a minute. But god damn, this is actually a lot of snow. It's less than a foot, honestly. Like, this looks like less than a foot, but it's definitely our biggest storm of the year so far. It does look like it got some, we did get some pretty heavy snow last night. Like, honestly, this is not like the type of, this was the type of snow where it could blow around a lot. Not where it stuck to literally everything and was a big deal. So like maybe like like 7 to 10 inches is my honest opinion on this. Let's check, I guess. So I don't know how much you can tell, but there is 8 inches of snow on the ground. A lot more than I actually expected. But this is definitely just about what they were predicting, maybe a bit more. But like, yeah, it's gonna get warm again. And now they're saying like 10 inches of snow on Friday night. So like, this is just gonna come back. They're saying an additional 2 to 7 inches for us. So yeah, let's get a bit of shoveling done out here. This was not supposed to happen. Like, I guess there was like just a lot of bursts last night. I mean, this is definitely like more snow than we saw earlier this year. But it's honestly like very variable where the snow actually is. But it does look a bit consistent over the place. Over the board, definitely this is pretty consistent, and it's moderate snow because I just threw a snowball and it held itself for like a quarter of the trip and then like disintegrated in midair. Look at this, I'm just walking through the snow. Look at the grill. Does look pretty covered. It's like 8:20. I don't know why I say covered. I don't know, I can't tell you why, but genuinely a lot of snow just fell here. And I'm honestly a bit excited, honestly, because like, you know, you can barely shovel this. This is like plowable snow for real. This is between 5 and 12 inches, like about 7 or 8 inches. And yeah, there is a whole lot of snow for the day. It really did drift good over here, I guess. But Friday's looks like it might be just about the same size, if not a bit bigger, actually. So yeah, Friday's storm looking like it's gonna looking like we're gonna have a lot of fun. Don't worry, that's just gonna be Friday nights, no big travel impacts. But yeah, we're probably gonna have a lot of fun, and I don't know how much the chickens are gonna have a lot of fun. This is not going, I don't know if this is chicken burying snow, honestly. You see right over here, it's like a lot harder for it to stick. So there's like maybe 2 or 3 inches there. But this year's just been so like little snow. Like, we just keep having these minuscule snowstorms that bring like up to a dusting. And then we have whatever this is, like 8 inches. So yeah, we did get plenty out here. But it was less than a foot, which my chickens are about like, I don't know, maybe like 8 to 10 inches tall. So this is just about chicken burying snow, but I'm not gonna like over exaggerate the title with this video. This is what I was saying last night in that part of the video. The snow is gonna taper off overnight and then come back. And that's exactly what's happening right now as I'm shoveling the chicken yard. It's starting to come back. They're still saying 2 to 7 inches of additional snow here. But we can safely say there is between 5 and 8 inches of snow here. More than 4 inches, but it's like less than 10 inches. So like, yeah. Look at the duck thing. It's open, but like, look at that. I mean, like, the heaviest snow is definitely from the time before I went to bed until about like 3 a.m. That's what I heard was the heaviest snow. And also, I don't think the chickens are going into that coop anyway, so yeah. Best thing we could do is do this. So we place our shovels up here, and we just do that. But as you can see, there's too much to do that, so we have to shovel around this to actually get the full thing out. Now, if all my ducks were actually still alive, they would of course love this. They would be having the time of their lives on this, with shovel paths, of course. Like, if we, like, this is about like the maximum amount of snow that my ducks could handle. But like, you know, if we got like maybe like 4 or 5 inches, the ducks would love it. I've seen my ducks go out and play in it. I wish I still had footage from that, but I still do have footage of my ducks. Because, well, I make videos about them, man. And hopefully new duck videos coming out this week. And hopefully all those overdue Saturday storm videos are coming out this week as well. But I want this one out by the end of the day, honestly. As you can see, we're just shoveling some paths out here in the chicken yard. And like, honestly, this is actually like a pretty decent sized storm. But I feel like this time of year, like, they used to say that like after Valentine's Day, like no more snow for you. But then of course,
We had the historical March 14th nor'easter in 2018. Alright, so this is pretty much a classic on the channel, so just click K1 because, you know, we had to shut this last night. So release the cluck in. Here comes the loudmouth. Curious, I guess, but not really. There's Chicken Burger. I don't know if they're gonna enjoy this one too much. And there's Abro's head peeking out over there. But boy, the roads do look pretty bad, but not as bad as they were last night. Like last night, the travel conditions were really poor. Release the quacking too. I forgot to say that. There's What the Duck. Hey, What the Duck. Went through a lot this year, but you're still alive. She witnessed 2/3 of the demise of her ducks, unfortunately. There's Mrs. Peepers and Cute, and then I saw What the Cluck back there. Everyone's enjoying the food, looks like. And look at all the snow on that thing right there. I mean, it's sort of drifting. It's probably like not very accurate, but it is about like, I don't know, like maybe like 7 inches, 8 inches right there. So we did probably get like 6 or 7 inches of snow last night, and man, I gotta say, man, this was a relief to see the second time this year we got over half a foot of snow. We got that back in December. It was pretty much just a freak storm, and we have it now. Like last night was probably the heaviest snow, but of course you can't have nice things because it's the Northeast, where either A, you get no snow, or B, you get all the snow. And it looks like now we're starting to shift to that pattern where all the snow is going to start coming right at us. So, you know, March is already looking like it's going to be a pretty big month, because like for the last, I don't know, like 2 years, 3 years actually, we haven't really had any sufficient snow during that month. And how about we add another year, 4th year, 4 years since we've actually had a good snow in March. And that snow was only like maybe 10 or 11 inches. So like, we haven't had a good really big, good March snowstorm since like 2018. And that of course is when we're talking about the nor'easter of March 14th to 15th, or 13th to 14th, I don't remember. It was a pretty significant one, and I still remember losing power to that one. I want you to hear how quiet it is right now out here, other than my feet walking on the ground. For some reason, snow just masks the sound, and we actually get like decent accumulation for like the first time in like 43 years for whatever reason. But yeah, I do have to go shovel off some of the driveway. So yeah, wish me luck. Alright, so I want to show you the dogs having a bit of fun in the snow. Look at this. Look at Piper right there. Yes, the storm was named after my dog for whatever reason. There's Piper. There's Fezzik up there. Look at the girl, man. Looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. And the dog's having a lot of fun out here in the snow. This was nothing like it was last night, but it is off a bit. My GoPro's being a bit of a moron right now, so like, yeah, look at the snow. Look at all this. Holy crap. Alright, we're back like an hour later. It's like 10 o'clock right now. And yeah, it is snowing. Looks like we have one singular chicken outside, and that's Chicken Burger, who appears to be having the time of her life out here. So yeah, it's snowing heavily again. They're saying an additional up to 2 inches this morning. Look at this, man. Look at this. We have like 7 or 8 inches of snow, I think, here. So yeah, plentiful snow for the dogs. Look at the table. Oh my god, bro. That'd be looking amazing this morning, man. Look at all the snow. Holy crap. I wish I was up for the whole night to witness this. But, you know, you can't risk the threat of there actually being school or like a 2-hour delay. I mean, the roads are terrible out here in the northwestern part of the state. Look at the pool that we installed back in October. Looking pretty nice, you know. Look at that. Look, if you ever have like a pool, you might notice it does this, and then there's just slush in the middle of it because that was like all wet the other day. I don't know if you can see those pine trees over there, but that'd be looking nice. Like, holy crap, this is amazing. There's a lot of blowing snow, actually. I mean, the top of the snow, like, up here, this is really wet snow. Like, look at this. Look at how easy it is to make a snowball, and it just stays that for like, the entire ride. The bottom of the snow is fluffy. That's what I was saying last night. I said the top would be wet and heavy, and then the bottom would be the fluffy stuff. But yeah, Winter Storm Piper's been hitting us pretty hard over the last couple hours. Started out like, I don't know, like 8, 9 p.m. last night. And it's just going strong. And it's probably gonna go strong for the majority of the day before it tapers off by about 2 or 3. And yeah, it's probably not gonna last for long. This is probably the only day we get to see it. It's probably near freezing right now. And look at this, it's just sticking everywhere, right? Chicken burger. Don't worry, chicken burger, I'm not picking you up. I'll just say hi. Let's check on the chickens. Not so happy in here now, are we, Doc? Our chickens either. Not that happy this morning. No, I would just have to bribe them to come out because, you know, they want the treats and that's really it. But yeah, I'm gonna show you the farm block. The cool little snowman they built over here. I mean, that thing's probably just about maybe like 3 or 4 feet tall. I mean, this is the perfect topper snow for us, but like the bottom of the snow is more or less just like something you don't want for snowmen to build. To build snowmen, because it'll just disintegrate in the middle of the air. I was so close to saying spontaneously combust in the middle of the air. I have no clue why. Nobody's out. Look at these. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna put my camera in the coop. I think that's an icy brown. That's a silver. I think that's not our original silver. I think our only original silver is dead because of the stupid bobcats. But yeah, we have like 8 or 9 inches of snow out here right now. And it is coming down at a decent rate. That we might go up to 10 or 11 by the end of the storm. Maybe close to 12 actually. So yeah, plenty of snow for like, you know, kids all up and down the street to play in. So while I'm out here shoveling, well, everyone's just enjoying the snow, man. Honestly, we haven't seen this much snow for over a year. And now it's like, I think that was late January of last year. I still remember that storm to this day. It was an awful day, and it's in my awful snow fails video. And look at this. I keep thinking this is an anvil, but it's like a park stop or whatever the hell those things are called. There's not a lot of drifts actually. It's just like what I think they are, but like these are rocks. Well, not really sticking up here. That's just, this is above freezing. It's sticking to literally everything else. So look at the grill. That's all nice and covered up. The snow's falling at such a rate where like as soon as I step foot and leave, that area is already covered in snow again. So not really useful to shovel the driveway, or even snow blow it for that matter. But I'm still gonna do it for the content. Alright, let's do some snow removal. So now I can place the stupid things on top up here without it like falling into the snow. My other goal is also to finish up with a lot of other things too today. Like, my goal is to film a couple of videos today, so I have a lot of vacant videos to sit on if I ever run out of ideas. And like, I really do need a long video up. We're gonna do a bit of an egg check this morning. Yeah, last night was pretty rough actually. I heard that at times like there was like such strong like snow that like you could barely see. It was very heavy early on, and then let's see what we have in here. There's an ISA brown. It's like, here's the golden egg. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a golden egg right there, almost golden. It's warm, so it was laid like recently. If the chickens would notice it was snowing out though, they probably wouldn't have laid that egg.